Hello, everybody. I'm a practicing therapist and I'm also a doctoral student of psychology. Today, I want to talk about this internal conflict that avoidants have when they feel like they love you. There are two conflicting feelings. It's the fact that you give them peace, but also if you leave, their vulnerability will be exposed and they will lose that peace, and therefore they will have to face a surplus of emotions to which they are uncomfortable with. And so it's really the fear, it's like the conflict between wanting you and also losing you. And of course, there's a more detailed way. And so, why is this important? It is important because in avoidant, most of them have to go through this conflict to understand that they love you. And if you feel like you're at this stage where you kind of feel like your partner is struggling with this, because what happens is they're starting to pull away a little bit more, they're off and on, they keep coming back, and every time they come back, the relationship's a little bit deeper. This means that they are struggling with this internal conflict. And if this is what's happening and you're wanting more detailed explanation about this, or you want to talk to me about it and you want to hear how the understanding that I have of the situation and how I can guide you, that is pinned in the comments. It's a consultation call, as well as you can also email me if you want. Both of them, you can write details about your relationship prior to the call or email so that you can give me more background so that we can make the most out of your time, okay? And so that's pinned in the comments. But what constitutes of peace? The first one is actually your presence. If you feel like your partner gets more happier when you're there, or more calm, or they might just be more relaxed, they might be able to be themselves, which could mean their more distant self, but they're only like that with you. It does mean your presence adds something to their life that other people don't. They get to be their real self around you. I've had many couples where I work with where the wife will say, for example, let's say she's anxious, preoccupied. The husband is dismissive, avoidant. And by the way, it can work either way for the genders. She might think, I feel like you don't like me at all. You're always you're always talkative around your mom or your brother, but around me, you're so quiet and detached. And he might say, well, yeah, around my mom and my brother, I'm performative. I get so exhausted. I get so drained. That's why I don't even like seeing them all the time. I only see them once a year, not even. And it's because that's not who I really am. You see me every day because I give you that. Some of them are really clear about this stuff. Some of them really have a very clear understanding that this is how they feel. Like, it's not even buried in a lot of defense mechanisms. They know right off the bat that, yeah, your presence stands out to me. If you've heard any sort like that, you're my peace, you make things easier. And I know I've had calls with you guys where of what you have told me, they say that, and you guys brush that over and you still are asking me, do they care? Well, yeah, they care about you more than anybody in the world. This is not just something very light. It's serious to them. Your presence counts as peace, and they are going to have this internal conflict. Hopefully they will resolve it and it's not going to create so many issues. But unfortunately, it's a double-sided situation. Because you're so important to them, losing you is really scary. And so, yeah, your presence is a huge part of this. The next one is your ability to take accountability. So a lot of times you guys will take accountability and you'll think, oh, does this mean that I'm being taken advantage of? Does it mean that I'm always the one changing? Perhaps I don't know the details of your full relationship. However, there's one part of this I think you guys miss a lot. The fact that you're able to take accountability is the exact reason why you're the only person they want. Because they feel that you're not the type of person to push them and force them to do something they don't want to do. You're okay with challenging them, but you also challenge yourself. It says a lot about your character, and they really admire and feel safe and peaceful around people like that, because the reality is they want to be like that too. Anxious, preoccupied individuals, they get really attracted to avoidants because there's a part of them that wants to be confident and independent like them. You taking accountability and being more comfortable adjusting yourself, it is very attractive to them, and it also makes them want to model that behavior too. And so they are drawn and attracted to you. So you are very peaceful to them because of that. The low frequency of disagreements is the next one. And if you are a person who doesn't argue a lot, or you're trying not to, and you try to keep the peace, and you only have disagreements when it really does matter, which is good, that's normal, they find you incredibly, I don't even know how to explain that. There's nothing in the world that can replace this feeling.